Hey guys, for those who don't already know us, we are Tiny Travel 2. We are 4 adults and 2 little girls who have been traveling the world full time since November 2019.
I mean, what can I say? We've just heard about an hour and a half ago that the Canadian Prime Minister has shut down his borders to all of foreign nationals, so the only people who can get back into Canadians, and by the sound of it, maybe not sick Canadians. We were trying to get there to be with family. We've obviously had to cancel our flights into Canada, and now we're packing our bags to get on a flight to Australia first thing in the morning. So, what is it? It's like not even 12 hours and we have to be out of Athens. So.
Yeah, so I think that it's super important to tell you guys, like, as a traveling family, I guess, this is super upsetting for us because we've spent the last, 18 months working really hard to get to this spot, and, I think it's kind of heartbreaking for us to have to go home. But we will reset ourselves, get home, get all of us home safe. We had only decided 5 days ago that we were going to go to Canada to be with our sister, because we thought that would be the safest bet.
Things
to
have
kind of
changed so
bunker
quickly.
down there.
Yeah.
And it's only been this afternoon that we were meant to leave in 2 days' time, and it's only been this afternoon that they've said that we can no longer come.
Yes.
Our videos are a few weeks delayed, so this video will put up pretty much straight away, and then there'll be a few videos after this one of Europe.
So the plan is to have everyone included in our trip home. So this video will show you.
We just really wanted you guys to see, like, what it's really like to be out and about at the moment. We don't have a home to go home to, so
we have family. We're not completely homeless.
We have family, but when you're a full-time travel family, we sold everything. So when people tell you to go home, it's kind of hard when you've got nowhere to go to. So we're thankful to our family that is willing to sacrifice their home for us. For the 14 days, and then we'll be back.
I will
see Paris. I promise you, I will see Paris. We're going to take you guys on our flight. So we actually leave. Yeah, it is a crappy flight.
It's the worst.
We leave in 7 hours, and we're flying with Scoot. So we're back on a low-cost carrier all the way home. It's a 10-hour flight until Singapore, and then we have 17 hours in Singapore where we will stay at the Air Hotel, so we're not leaving the airport, and then we will move on to home.
Officially our last morning in Athens. It's been a bit of a rush overnight, getting everything packed, getting flights booked. But now we're just waiting for our transfer to the airport. We're going to give them about 5 minutes and we will then maybe miss to the train station. We're a little bit stressed that things aren't going to run according to plan, but we'll soon find out.
Okay, so we just checked into our flight, flying economy with Scoot. It is just crazy here. So when you're lining up to get your tickets, you have to wait 2 meters apart from the person in front of you, including family members. So the line is huge, and everything inside is closed. So there's only 1 or 2 places that are selling bottles of water and drink, but everything else is closed.
Yeah, so all the restaurants are currently shut, and
anything that could be a communal gathering area, they've closed it. So it's very, very quiet here at the moment. So we're just going to go through security. We can't take you with us. But once we're through security, we'll check back in and let you know what's happening. So we've just taken off and it's been a really long 24 hours already. We have just started our trip and we booked this flight at 11 p.m. last night. It's now about 10 and I think us adults got about 4 hours of sleep because we were up packing our bags and organising transfers and hotels and everything we needed to get home. As you can see, the boys are wiped out. Exhausted, so I don't think it'll be long for the girls to pass out. So this one is a 10-hour flight, so hopefully we will sleep most of it.
Back in Singapore. We've just stepped off the Scoot flight, the first leg, which was just over 10.5 hours. We're now here in Singapore for 17 hours, and then we catch another Scoot flight back to the Gold Coast. So trying to find some food, and the place is empty as far as people's concerned. The air conditioning feels like it's off. It's odd. I mean, this airport is just busy all the time as far as I understand. But it is 4 o'clock in the morning, so can't say I've experienced that previously.
We are checking out for the night, guys, so we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We have just woken up and I actually think it's 7 p.m. here, so not really morning, but we are fully out of whack on what time it is. But we are still in Singapore airport. Our flight to the Gold Coast leaves in about 2 hours, but for anyone that tuned into our live last night, you could see how quiet the airport was. But we have gotten up this morning / this afternoon and it is crazy in here today. I think that the busiest section is behind me, which is the arrivals area, and it looks like everyone's trying to get back home. Possibly there seems to be a few maybe tourists down there, but I think the general thing that is happening is that everyone is going home. So it's very busy today. There's not so much of the social distancing happening here today as there was in Greece yesterday. But our flight is 7.5 hours. We should be home in about 10 hours time, and we're pretty wrecked and pretty excited to get home. And then, as we said, we will go into the 14-day quarantine that is required in Australia when landing. So we will keep you guys up to date with that. But our next step is the flight home, and we'll give you a little bit of information on that on the way home. So stay tuned and we'll be done soon. Okay guys, we're on board and we've just taken off. We're now at cruising altitude. So this flight is a 7.5 hour flight and hopefully it'll be pretty smooth. It's pretty full on here actually, so a lot of people going back home. But hopefully we have no delays and we get there pretty soon because we're all pretty wrecked.
So we've arrived. That process was painful. It was long. It's a little bit, I don't know, disheartening to be back and under these stupid circumstances. But we're now finally here. We spent about 20-25 minutes on the tarmac filling out paperwork. We had to go through immigration, which wasn't a drama. We have no problem with immigration. And then we had another screening process where I didn't even hear what the lady asked. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was along the lines of
we know where we're going and we can't leave the house until the 3rd of April.
The 3rd of April, midnight, she said. I caught that part. Now we've got to find the car, which has the keys on it, and wave to the in-laws through the window. So Robbo, who you've met in the past, will be sitting in a car nearby. We're not allowed to have contact with us.
Okay guys, so as Luke said, we've just arrived into Coolangatta, and I guess this is a pretty hard process because we haven't seen at least a father in about 5 months, and it's hard to know you can't go close to them until the 14 days is over. So
Just stay here, guys. Just stay here.
yeah, so we'll be excited for the 14 days to be over. Hopefully it'll go quickly. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Remember to hit that thumbs up and to subscribe, hit the button below, and we'll catch you next time.
You can't eat until you take off.
Eat? No, this flight doesn't include food, but what did we pack?
We packed sandwiches and a few snacks in case you get stuck.
Sandwiches, turkey and cheese sandwiches, and snacks, and some fruit.
And I'm now gonna have something in soya. This joking, you can't eat until you take off. Actually, you can't eat until you're on the emails. Now we can
Attention once again at your seatbelts for the fasten for the takeoff. Thank you.
Now we can talk. So, and then I'll show you what we've got in our wire side. So thumbs up and enjoy our video. So thumbs up on every single